Alright, in this lesson we're going to be talking about solving compound inequalities. So the students will solve compound inequalities. Compound inequalities, they are inequalities that consist of two inequalities joined by the words and or the word or. I will tell you this right here, whenever you see it like that, is an and inequality. Alright, so solving these, we solve them like equations, but now we work from the middle out when they look like this. So we add 7 to all three sides, since we see subtraction. So that's 15 less than 3y less than or equal to 30. 23 plus 7 is 30. Divide by 3, and you get 5 here. We're left with y here, and we have 10 here. Alright, you want to think of an and as a intersection, or that the graph is inside the endpoints. So I'm going to show you why that happens. So if we take this part here, it's 5 is less than or equal to y, which means that y is greater than or equal to 5. So if I have 5 here, or equal to solid line going right. This part here is that y is less than or equal to 10. So if I have 10 here, solid line, less than, going left. The intersection of these are between 5 and 10. So the actual graph of this is going to be here at 5, going to 10, and then 10, and then it's going to be all this space right here in the middle. Change colors. All this space right here in the middle of those two on that number line. Alright, so talk about interval notation, which we talked about in the last lesson. You could write this, because of the or equal to's, interval notation for this is bracket 5, comma 10 bracket. That would be the interval notation of that. Alright? Or inequalities, we solve them independently. So we have plus 6, so we're going to subtract 6. So that's k is less than or equal to negative 10. Over here we have to divide by 3. So k is greater than or equal to 5. Okay? So the way this works, I have my number line, I have negative 10, solid circle going left because it was less than, 5, solid circle again because it's or equal to, going right. And what you see is there's no intersection. So that's why we combine them into one, and this is the graph for those. For this interval notation, would be negative infinity to negative 10 bracket union bracket 5 to positive infinity going that way. Alright, so this is the lesson for compound inequalities. You still need to watch the lesson video for absolute value inequalities and then complete the problem set.